Hi everybody, it's Deirdre here from Starwise Clairvoyant Astrology, just popping in to let you know that today the sun moves out of Aries and into Taurus. So we now have Taurus season. So Taurus represents hard work. It's an earth energy, so it's about being very grounded, being very practical, being hardworking. Getting the job done is what Taurus does very, very well. But there's, also challenges that goes with the energy of Taurus as well. And one of those is that Taurus is very, very driven by finance, by money, by security, by things like that. Taurian people, any of you Taurians listening to this, I'm sure you can recognize this in yourselves, is that you are very driven by a need for security, a need for money, because you see money as being the ultimate security that you can create for yourself in this lifetime. So because of that, with this Taurus energy this month and being in Taurus season, it gives us all the opportunities to work a little bit harder at attaining those financial goals we want to achieve, or creating more security for ourselves. But what's really important to remember is that true security in this lifetime does not come from money. No amount of money can buy you inner peace, and inner peace is the only true security that there is. So it's a good time this month, while we're in Taurus season, to sort of also look at how you treat yourself with money. How do you feel about it? Money is an energy, and energy must flow. So when we hoard all our money and refuse to spend it, we stop the flow. And when we spend it really stupidly and frivolously, we also stop the flow. So, this month can really teach us a lot about how to use our money for our highest good and in our best interest, rather than being frivolous with it, or being too scared to spend it. So, Taurus energy always represents hard work and planning. And, one of the things that's going to really happen this month is we have this massive conjunction that we've been talking about in astrology for quite some time between the planets Jupiter and the planet Uranus. So they're already forming a conjunction with one another. And this really peaks this month and becomes really, really intense. So if you can imagine, I'm going to talk more about this in another video, but we've got Jupiter, which is all about growth and abundance. And then we've got Uranus, which is all about unexpected change. So what sort of meaning to say is that what's going to happen is that any changes that come for us this month, either collectively or globally or within our own personal lives, are going to be triggered by expansion. So there's not going to be little wee changes happening in your life that you could overlook or forget about. Whatever's going to change is going to be big. It's going to be massive. And that doesn't need to be a negative either. So the reason I'm bringing that up now is because once the sun moves into Taurus on the 19th of April, it will trigger this conjunction, and things will really start to move in our own lives and globally and around the planet as well. So, this is sort of build up time to this. So you're going to be made very aware of is where you need to apply yourself in this lifetime. And this is what this the Taurus energy this month is really going to make us very aware of, is where is the best place for you to put your energy? What can you work the hardest at to achieve your greatest goals? So it's a good time to really know where you want to go and what you want to do. And if you don't know where you want to go, what you want to do, just the energy or the effort of hard work will help you get along in that direction. So as long as you're sort of showing the universe that you're prepared to work hard to achieve your goals, you should get some good forward momentum this month. But it also shows where we need to believe in ourselves more and not be held back. And this can often be a challenge for Taurian people, that they hold themselves back because they don't always believe that they're good enough, or they can go as far as other people can, or they have as much gifts or talents as other people have. So they sort of hold themselves back a little bit. So this month, it's a good opportunity for you to see, where do you hold yourself back, and where could you be more productive, more constructive, and more outgoing, and put yourself out there a bit more as well. And the other challenge that could come up for you this month, because this is what Taurus energy also represents, is the ability to forgive. And so I feel that what could come up this month is a lot of need for self-forgiveness, for you to be able to look back at some of the things you've done in this lifetime recently or in the past that you still struggle with, or you're angry with yourself about, or you can't forgive yourself for, and start to do that work and do the forgiveness. You cannot change the past. It's been and gone. So the not being able to forgive yourself, or going over it again, or regurgitating it, or going like a dog at a bone, is not going to get you anywhere, except give you a headache and make you feel sick probably. So it's time to let go. Not easy for Taurus people, but it is really important this month that you allow yourself to let go of those things that only cause you unhappiness, or that only make you feel annoyed or upset or challenged in some way. Let them go. If they were in the past, you can't change them, but you can learn from them. You can look at that experience, that incident, and make it different the next time it comes along. So because Taurus is all about money, this month you might find there's some quite sudden and unexpected changes in your financial situation, which could be positive or negative, depending on where you're going. But just remember that everything is change. And so if something does change for you, there's no reason why it can't change again or change back to the way it was or change forward to a better way. So don't get stuck or frightened by change. Whatever presents itself to you at this time is designed to help you to see a better way of creating security for yourself in this lifetime, a better way of moving forward, and more confidence in making your own choices and in your own decisions. So, just be very aware of what you want to create this month and be prepared to do the work towards it. And that should mean that by the end of this month, by the time we move into Gemini, that you've got something really solid and substantial to actually start working from. Because once, of course, we move into Gemini energy, everything gets really busy. So we've got this good solid month to get a good foundation going, get something strong anchored in your life so that you can develop it further and work with it more and be more excited about it and more adventurous with it once we step into Gemini. But this month is for head down, bum up, make things happen. Okay, I'll see you again soon. Bye.